So we're at in Bom Jesus in a healing conference, and I learned, that's me praying, and I learned to not shave your head when you go to the equator, But anyway, so we're praying for this guy. You can see he's responding. And what I found out, so this guy came to this healing conference. Now, parts of the Amazon, it's like a Wild West. They have their own law. They do it, their own, it's just a different place. And so this guy came he wasn't part of the church. He came to the conference and with a machete, which isn't abnormal. People just kind of carry machetes, because they're kind of in the jungle areas. Here it might be alarming if somebody walks in with a machete, maybe, right? But he had a machete, and he actually came though. He fell out with one of the members of the church, and he came that night with murder in his heart. And he had planned, right after service, on taking this machete and ending the life of this other guy. Well, he's hearing the gospel, and I really don't know who preached or anything that evening. Here, he heard the gospel, and he gave his life to Christ. That's what you're seeing here. He comes forward, he responds, and he comes forward, and he accepts, he just invites Jesus into the sinful, broken areas of his heart in his life, and he tells through translator that he'd come to murder somebody. Now here we might have somebody like calling 911, right? Not there though. He gave his life to Jesus, and as we're praying for him, the kingdom of God is coming, falling on him, and he's being delivered he's got a lot of demonic oppression in his life. So he's being delivered, getting saved. It was this amazing, amazing moment. One of the other ladies that we prayed for was actually the pastor's wife, and I've got an image of that. So that's our team. We're praying for her. She's the wife of the pastor. She had been diagnosed with a stage 4, some form of cancer. And so we were praying for healing for her. And what ends up happening to her, I found out, some months later, it wasn't long after she passed away, right? And so God healed her, just not the way that we were hoping, right? I know Brent talked last week about the already and the not yet, right? The inauguration of the kingdom. Jesus came and he brings the kingdom. He inaugurates the kingdom. He initiates the kingdom. And guys, there will be a day when he comes back to consummate the kingdom, and all wrongs will be made right.